Pepper says, are you ready to declutter another section in this hoarded basement? I know I am. It is that time of the week again. It is time to open up another section in this hoarded basement. And this summer, we've really done a good job opening up this back corner. And I'm so happy to say that me and hubby are feeling a lot better now. So I have a lot of energy to declutter today. Now, what we've been doing is we're going to be focusing in this section over here. What I'm trying to do is open up this center space of the basement. So this is where our focus is going to be. And of course, I have my little Pepper girl right next to me because she likes to be with me when I declutter. Now, the first thing I do when I start decluttering is I look at the area and think, what is the easiest thing I can declutter? That way I can get that decluttering momentum going. And that, of course, is the empty boxes. I've learned to let go of empty cardboard boxes very easily now. So that is going to be the first thing that we're going to let go of. And oh, there were some small boxes in there, so perfect. We're starting off strong with 3 boxes of Tossies right off the bat. Now, many of you know that my parents have been cleaning out their garage this summer. And some of my childhood toys have made its way over here. And of course, hubby puts it over in this spot because he knew I would be decluttering in here. Now, as far as my Barbie car goes, I'm going to keep that for now, but that's okay because I have a spot for it. But everything else in the box is pretty much trash because it's very much random paper, some plastic bags, and there's no need for me to keep them. So we are going to recycle everything as fast as we can. And as far as my Barbie and the Rockers cafe, well, I remember getting this for Christmas and I do have so many wonderful memories with it. So it's okay if I decide to keep it. Now, look at this. My New Kids on the Block posters, because I had my room like a collage on the walls of all the new kids and all my favorite celebrities. This is a tween staple. Teen B, so many memories. So I'm not forcing myself to declutter anything that I'm not ready to because I'm recoding my body and my mind that it's safe to declutter. So if I give something away that I'm not ready to, it's going to make me upset and nervous and anxious. And for now, what I'm doing is I'm putting all of my 80s, 90s nostalgic stuff right in here so I know where it's at. So now we have that little floor space open up. Let's move over here into this bin. Now, this is just a canvas bag, so let me just throw that in the trunk of my car because New Jersey has a ban on plastic bags. And this little tub right here looks like it has like some random candles. And I actually love these candles. I forgot that I have them. And you know what? I'm so glad I can smell again and I wish you could smell them because they smell so good. But I have a section where all my candles are. I need to put that away. And I also have a party bin to put the streamers in. So now we'll have an empty container for future organization. And this metal box is actually very sturdy. Now, I lost the key to it, and that's okay because it still opens. But I feel like because it's such in good shape, it's so heavy, it's so sturdy, I'm going to take it into the garage and see if hubby can use this. And the rest of this bin is definitely all Christmas stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it into the Christmas cave where all the Christmas decorations live. And I definitely want to do another KonMari method on Christmas decorations this year because it's going to be 2 years and I'm sure we can let go of a lot more stuff. And this box over here is hubby's box. I'm not sure what it is. I think it went to his car. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the garage and let him make the decision on what to do with it. Now, Pepper keeps going back to this pink little Christmas tree, and I just had the cutest idea of maybe we should let this be Pepper's tree. I think that'd be cute because we already have kitty cat ornaments that we can put on it. But for now, we're going to store it in the Christmas cave. So let's continue to dig out back here. Now, I'm looking around and I see these plastic bags over here, so that's a really easy tossy. Same with these plastic hangers in a bag. I really don't need to hold on to them because I can't use them now. A lot of them look like they're like really kiddie-ish. So we're gonna let this go too. And this big green tub is such a Mod Podge of the most random stuff. Like there's a Funko Pop box, but it's like empty. So that's a tossy. And I guess there's paper and books and plastic bags, but this I will keep right here. This is a Halloween thing that Tyler will want to do a Halloween craft. But honestly, we can get rid of it because I know what this is. This probably was an old behavior of where I had a messy area. Someone was going to stop in my house. So I grabbed an empty tub, shoved everything into the tub, into the basement so that I would deal with it, quote unquote, later, and never got to it. I used to do that all the time, and that's why you will always find the random bags of mail and bins and boxes of just mixed items everywhere. So everything that you see in here is going to be a tossy. We're going to recycle it as best as we can, except for this purple organizer tray. I really like it, and I feel like we can use it for a future video. This bin has a lot of sensitive items, but we're going to be recycling them. And everything in this bag, this is what I did for my pretty much entire life, is that I just threw it in a bag in a bin because someone was saying that they were going to stop over in 10-15 minutes, and I had to make a quick decision so I wouldn't feel the embarrassment of being a hoarder and them, seeing my hoard and feeling exposed and not knowing how to put words to those emotions at that time. And underneath of that in this hot pink bin is definitely some older stuff. And I just saw the 101 Dalmatian stickers, which means that there's 101 Dalmatian stuff in here. All right, so for the 101 Dalmatian stuff, you guys know how emotionally I am still attached to this stuff, because the reason why I hoarded this was because at the time I was being abused mentally and physically by a boyfriend. I was very young and I didn't know better, but I was very abused by him. So to cope with that, I'd already established how much things made me happy as a child and how it protected me from my bullying. Now it's going to be protecting me from me being abused. And my nervous system basically coded myself like, let's go back to holding on to our fun things that make us feel good, because when we're happy and we feel good, it's an escape, and I'm not getting abused right now because I'm away from him, because I'm with all my happy things. You could see at young ages where that self-coding developed into behaviors, and why people with hoarding disorder struggle to let go, because when times get hard and the stress and the fears arise, my nervous system's saying, alarms are going off. I'm going to start hoarding, because that's what's worked every single time. Me holding on to something is now going to bring me security and safety and an escape to be in my happy place with all the things that don't judge me or hurt me. They're always there for me. It's always going to make me happy. I can count on it. That's where a lot of the hoarding disorder gets stuck, and that's why it's so important that you see a therapist to work through those past traumas so that you can release it. Because when you start releasing those past traumas, all of a sudden the connection to this is gone. I know that sounds crazy, but it's very true. Now, I still need to hold on to the 101 Dalmatian stuff because I'm working through that trauma, but that's probably the deepest cut trauma that I have. But again, this channel is based on humanizing hoarding disorder, and that's why I just want to bring this to light so that you guys really understand why people hoard. So with that, we put the 101 Dalmatians all into one bin, and now it's time to start cleaning up in the area, because we did amazing this video. Miss Pepper is very pleased by how much stuff we got rid of this episode. Now, I'm going to make sure that we recycle as much as we can because that's very important and therapeutic in my recovery to hoarding disorder as well. So this is a nice tossy pile we got going on here. And our Pep girl is very excited to show you the newly opened up space in the basement. So now this walkway is really widening up. And I'm just so proud of the amazing progress. Look, Pepper can roll around on the floor even more over here. And we're doing it. We're doing our baby step decluttering. We're healing each and every day. And our piles are starting to get bigger and better. And we'll get this basement where it needs to go. But right now, let's celebrate today's victories. Let's celebrate how well we did today and be in this moment. Right now, we are recoding our nervous system to recognize that decluttering is safe. I'm still safe with my Pepper girl, and that each and every week that we declutter, we will continue to be safe. We're recoding that nervous system that it is a good thing to declutter. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and inspired you to declutter something in your house today too.